Hi, I'm Afshar, and today I'll be answering questions I often hear from families like why is play so important in early childhood education? So, in this short video, I'll explain what play-based learning is, the research behind it, the types of play we use, and how we support children's development through everyday play. So, what is the theories behind play? Let's start with what researchers tells us. So, the first researcher is the most popular is the Jean Piaget. He believed that children are little scientists. That's actually so true. Through play, they experiment, explore, and understands the world. Then Lev Gotsky believed play helps children develop thinking and language, which is actually so true again. Then Eric Erikson focused on emotional and social growth and said play helps children build confidence, independence, and relationships. Okay, yeah. So, why play-based learning matters? So, these are some doubts that might arise among parents, like how play can be how playing helps children develop. So play isn't just fun, it's how children learns the best. When they play, they develop skills. There are so many skills that they develop, and I'll be explaining each one of them very clearly. So the first is they develop their thinking skills, which helps them in problem solving. Then they develop their social skills like sharing and turn taking. Then they develop their language skill, which helps them in talking, listening, speaking. They develop emotional skills, which is the most important, like they start managing and sharing feelings and emotions among their friends group. And the lastly is the physical skill, which is through movement and coordination. Then comes the types of play and what the types of play and what children learns through them. So there are 6 key types of play we use as an educator in daily basis thing. So the first is the free play, which is actually led by the child, where child choose and what and how to play, which helps build their independence and decision making. Like for example, building with blocks teaches balance and planning. Okay, the second is the guided play, which is actually supported by an adult, where we set up activities gently and gently guide them through learning, which helps them build curiosity and deeper thinking. Like for example, asking what happens if we mix this color, what happens if we do this, what happens if we do that, and then we wait for their response to see how their learning and thinking capacity is. Then thirdly, we have the pretender or dramatic play, where children acts like a super real life heroes, like through which they develop empathy, language, and creativity. Like for example, we act as playing doctor or a teacher or a nurse or a Spider-Man or a superhero or whatsoever they're interested in. Then we have the physical play, which is linked with the running, jumping, climbing, and which helps develop their support in coordination, risk assessment, building capacity, and so many things. Then there is the fifth one is the sensory play, which is using the touch, smells, sight, etc., which helps them calm the body and build focus. Like for example, playing with a slime, playing with water, playing with Play-Doh. And then lastly, we have the constructive play, which is the most popular these days. Like you can understand, constructive play is usually playing with Lego, which they creates the problem solving and the motor skills. Yeah, I feel that most constructive play, the most important is the constructive play, as children learns, and children loves to make blocks. Children loves to make the little Legos, and it's so important to, it's so important to help them build their knowledge and skills through playing. And then moving forward, I'll explain how I use play in my teaching practice. So in my classroom, I create play rich environments where children can explore and learn naturally. Here's what it looks like. Firstly, I set up inviting spaces based on what children are interested in. It is so important. Like, we can't impose what we want to play. It's our responsibility to know what they are interested in. It's like a kitchen space table or a building zone, or yeah, whatsoever. Then I observe their play to understand what they are learning. I join in to ask questions and offer materials that they take their thinking into the next level. Then I balance quiet and active indoor and outdoor play, because every child learns very differently. Then this was my learning, my learning and observing skills, like what I do when I start exploring things. And then this approach, I feel, includes all this approach includes all respects, and respects all children, including their those with a diverse background, languages, and additional skills. And then lastly, I have a final message to the family. So to all the families wondering about what play is, it is actually just not play. It's a powerful learning. Through play, your child is building the skills they need for school, relationship, and lifelong learning. So as an educator, I'll keep working with you to support your child's growth through meaningful and purposeful play. So thank you for trusting us to be a part of your child's learning journey.